You're watching Rock Titan TV, featuring Ded with lead vocalist Joe Cotela and your host, Scotty J.
Rock Titan Nation, we've got an amazing guest with us right now, and there's been a lot of people out there that would say metal is dead. Music television is most certainly dead. But this guy I have with me right now is every reason why it's not dead, because we've got the frontman, Joe Cotela of Ded, who's bringing metal back in a big, big way. Yes, sir. Joe, how you doing, man?
Doing great, man.
Dude, I appreciate your time, as we were just talking about, and I want to give a shout out to Ed Bunker over there, at his marketing company, because, No Problem Marketing made this all possible, so I really appreciate it. But, dude, Ded, you guys are coming like a bat out of frickin' hell, like we were just talking about. I mean, you guys have been together for a couple of years now, and already you've got a couple big music videos coming out. You've got your full-length album coming out at the end of May. Dude, talk to me, man. I mean, what's this ride been like? I mean, 2 years is the blink of an eye, but then again, for you, it probably seems like forever, I would imagine, to a certain extent. But what's this success been like?
It's cool, man. You know, we take it in stride. We're not too impressed with ourselves usually.
Yeah.
That's how you get stagnant and complacent.
Yeah.
But we're stoked, man. It's great, man. The reactions we've been getting have been killer, and it does. I think it does seem like it's really fast to a lot of people, but it was something that we started doing like 3 years ago or something like that.
Right.
We just kept it all like kind of under the radar, and we did it more creatively for ourselves initially. It was just to try to just have fun and make a sound and just like accomplish writing a certain style of song, and then it just ended up getting out. We sent it to some people, and then it just kind of spread like wildfire is what it felt like. So
yeah.
It was
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, and it's amazing, because looking back on what's been happening since the end of 2016 and the beginning of 2017, you've got FMFY, your official music video that came out, all kinds of mad attention. Now you've got Anti-Everything that you just released with Loudwire. I know that they premiered it just a couple of weeks ago. I mean, the thing that really struck me about you guys isn't the fact that you guys seem so polished as a band, and you've got such a great, unique sound, really. I mean, I know that you guys are touring with Korn and stuff like that, and, when I listen to you guys, it's like, yeah, I hear those influences, and I know that they had an influence on you. But your sound is definitely very metal and very unique, and I'm totally digging it. And, again, the thing that really struck me is the attention, the quality of the attention that you're getting, not just the quantity. And certainly you have that. But I mean, to be recognized by Loudwire right off the bat, like they want to get your music video out there. Fred Durst, I know that he directed Anti-Everything. Talk to me, Joe, about what that was like for you to have a guy like Fred Durst, with Limp Bizkit, who is as successful as he was, say,
Right.
We're going to do your video, man.
It's man, it's an honor. It's he got on board, and we did like a first phone call, and just talking to him, like, I geeked a little bit for sure. I tried to be cool, but I geeked.
Right.
Grew up listening to him, man, listening to Limp Bizkit. That was one of the bands that we would put on when we were,
You don't want to make him feel old, though. Oh, Fred, I grew up to you, man, like the golden oldies.
We've had we've had some good conversations about it. It's cool, man. But,
dude, that's awesome.
Because I still dig them. I thought their last the Golden Cobra album was sick. Still, like, I don't know, but it was cool, man. It was great. Like, it was cool because he's an artist, and then having him direct the video was cool. Like having an artist do it rather, because sometimes there'll be a separation between the director and the artist. They won't really know how to tell you what they want to get from you. And him being the guy that has been on the other side of the camera, like it works so much better, like with him there. And he's done so many videos himself, and he's done, he's been around. He knows what he's doing. He's just the real deal. And so, it was just, it's rad, man. It's rad to just like be like, yo, we like, we text each other and shit. Like, it's great. Can I say swear words?
Oh yeah, sure, man. Let it fly, man. Let it fly. We are not regulated by the FCC here, man. This is Rock Titan Television. This isn't MTV. You know, we're better. You know, we'll let it go, man. We should slap the big R rating up on the screen right now. You know, we got explicit lyrics, explicit language. You know, but I mean, well, you know what?
It's in here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny because, you know, again, I mean, I know that that's what, you know, Dead Sound's all about. I mean, you guys, you're going for that hardcore. You're going for that smash you in the face, you know, freak you out, you know. I mean, this is not for the faint of heart, man. Yeah?
Right. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the that was the idea of the beginning of it was like you were saying, and like I've had a lot of people say is it makes them. It sounds different, I guess, in a way, but it sounds really nostalgic in a way. And that's kind of the idea is just encapsulating like just when metal and rock was like the biggest music for a long time, for a very long time.
Right.
But I think it goes in waves as well. So.
Sure.
But we just wanted to bring that dangerous vibe of it, but then also still making it universal sounding, like the bands like that we're going out with, like Korn or you know, like Corey and Slipknot and Stone Sour. It's heavy, but it's still universal. But it doesn't sound really safe and contrived, and that was our goal at least. You know.
Well, I think you succeeded.
Yeah, we don't pat ourselves in the back, though. We always want to do better. We always go like, all right, we suck. We got to do better than this. And that's part of the reason we're super pessimistic about ourselves. But, you know, we take little victories, but then we're over it real quick. And we're like, all right, we got to get better. So,
that's a great attitude. That's a great attitude, you know. And I mean, and you got to have that. I mean, I think the cool thing is, and it's funny because, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass here, but I mean, you know, you'll come across those bands that think they're all that, you know. And they act like they're all of that, but what have they actually accomplished? What have they achieved? They don't necessarily have any official music videos out there. When they go to a venue, it's not like they're packing the joint. You know, they certainly don't have any big bands whose bill they're playing on. You know, and here I'm talking with Joe Cotela of Dead right now, Rock Titan Nation once again. You know, and here you are, you know, humble as apple pie, man. You know, but here you guys are out there, and you guys are getting this acknowledgement. You guys are getting, you know, all the accolades and having the success. And again, such a short period of time, you know, in the lifespan of a band. I mean, my God, bands have, you know, been born and broken up, you know, by the time you guys have gotten to where you are right now.
Yeah. Like, well, you know, we you know, not to talk about it too much, but we've been in other bands before. You know, we've been around, done it, you know, a couple different ways.
Well, clearly this is not your first rodeo, yeah.
Not the first rodeo, yeah, but. So that's a cool thing, you know, and we come from, we were pretty heavily into the, like, you know, in that hardcore, metalcore world, like I would say, and then, you know, I've been in, like, punk bands before. We've been in, like, we love all music, you know, and I hope that gets conveyed in Dead as well. It's not, because everybody really focuses on the nu metal aspect, which is cool, because that is part of the influence, that alternative metal thing.
Well, the funny thing is the way everything gets classified. Yeah, I mean, the way everyone's like, it's nu metal, it's progressive metal, it's black metal, it's thrash metal. It's like, dude, can't we just say it's freaking metal, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seriously, why do we have to classify it?
We just want it to be just, you know, it's aggressive. You know, we just want it to be heavy music. You know, just heavy. That's what we try to, you know, classify it as. So or alternative, whatever, like. You know, just like a hybrid of things. That's the point of it, is for it to just be, you know, make you feel something. That's the point of it.
Well, that's what I like. I mean, you know, obviously, I mean, I saw the video for FMFY and then, you know, Anti Everything, and those songs in and of themselves have such a different sound. I mean, I think it was great that you chose those two songs to do official music videos for, because it really showcases the variety of talent that you guys have and the variety of sound. You know, because I mean, I think that they're both very different. You know. Yeah, they are definitely different songs. And that's cool. Like, you know, we definitely did that consciously. We wanted to, because, you know, man, because we were a band for a long time. We had a lot of different songs. We recorded like a full EP that we never released. Okay.
And, that was pretty like pedal to the floor, like really, really heavy. And as we got like the full album is finished now. We did it with John Feldman. Shout out to John.
Yeah, nice.
we made a lot of different sounds on it. You know, like he really pushed us to find a lot of different vibes, and so there are a lot of different sounds on it. And with that being there, you know, we're like, all right, well, we got to kind of like let everybody know kind of the core of it. You know, what it's you know started, what it's about, and that would be FMFY. A couple of the tracks on the album that you'll hear when it comes out in May.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, there's heavier stuff in FMFY on there as well, and there's lighter stuff than Anti-Everything. So there's like a nice, you know, there's a mix. And so we wanted to just have, you know, wanted to be represented properly when it comes out. Have you hear, hopefully, you know, a multitude, you know, of sounds.
Yeah. Well, you've definitely got the right influences in your world right now. I mean, I would say that for sure. You know, talk to me right now, because obviously you guys are touring a lot. I mean, you've got a lot of live shows coming up, looking at your schedule. And here you guys, you're touring with Korn, man. I mean, what's that like for you, knowing that you're going to be out there with Davis? I mean, dude, that is like elite company. You got to be geeked out of your mind, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they're one of those bands growing up listening. I had like a whole wall in my bedroom growing up. It was the whole wall was Korn, like top to bottom, left to right. Posters, cutouts from like Guitar World and all that kind of stuff. The whole thing. They're like one of those bands for me that was, you know, that was really, really big for me. Yeah, like to be, you know, to have their blessing and then to be like, yeah, you know, we dig you guys enough to come out and bring us on tour. It's an honor, man.
That's huge.
It's really cool, man. It's really cool. And but again, with my mindset, you know, I'll be stoked when I get there. Right now, think on other things, and I don't get ahead of myself. I don't start breaking out the party, you know, the party stuff. I'll be stoked when I get there. But yeah, yes, I'm honored by it, and all of us are in the band, and it's gonna be really cool. It's a great way to get us off the runway and dive into the album.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I mean, obviously, by the time you guys get the Chicago Open Air Fest, which I'm really hoping to catch up with you guys at. I mean, you know, you do a festival like that, you've got so many bands out there. You know, you're talking about a few different days of just metal mayhem, partying, the whole nine. I mean, it's going to be absolutely insane. And by then, your debut album will be out, your self-titled debut album. How jacked up are you for that, man?
It's not gonna be self-titled necessarily.
Okay, I thought it was.
But I got you though. I got you. I'm super stoked for that, man. But that's like one of those things too. And that's our drummers. Where our drummers from, Chicago. So he's really excited.
Nice.
To do.
Little homecoming action. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And like, dude, like Ozzy's on that.
Dude.
I don't know. On our
Rob Zombie. Kiss.
Yeah. Yeah, Kiss is on like Friday. We're playing that Sunday, so like we got like Ozzy, Lamb of God, Stone Sour. I think Behemoth is on it. I can't remember if Behemoth is on it.
Okay.
We're on a lot of those festivals, and I'm like, God, there's so many bands, and I like so many bands. I can't remember who's on which one, but I'm stoked. There's so many of them, man. Like we're just fans of music in general. Good musicians. We don't try to like, you know, if you don't sound like us, like we're not, you know, it's nothing like that. We respect everybody. We know how hard it is, man. We dig it all.
Well, talk to me, man, because, I mean, you know, being the front man of a band, you know, like Ded, and that's hard enough, you know, doing what you're doing. And just knowing all the other elements that go into it, because it's not just about having the talent. It's not just about, you know, your sound, the performances, and all that. There's this business element to it. And it seems like you guys got that in spades, you know. I mean, just, again, by the company you're keeping, by the people that you have working with you and stuff like that. How do you do it? Like, how did you personally do it? How did the band do it? How did some of these things come into play as far as, you know, like Fred Durst saying, I want to do your music video. And then Korn being like, we want you guys to open up with us on tour. You know, how do these things happen for all the bands out there that are still playing those local gigs and never even get a whiff?
That's like the hardest part is, you know, it's like, because we even question that for ourselves. We're like, how is all this? Like, we will question how is all this happening. But I guess when, you know, when turning around and looking at it, because again, I've been through this a couple times with some different things. I mean, I've worked with some people before that I've been like, wow, like, you know, this and that. and done some really cool things. My thing is you know, be a cool guy, man.
Yeah.
Be legit. Don't, I don't know.
You know what though, Joe? It's funny you brought that up though. It's funny you bring that up. And again, you talked about the humility a little while ago, and now you talk about being legit and whatnot. And you know what? That's really cool because there's bands out there that aren't. The fans get that. And I've talked with a lot of people, you know, more prominent people that are on the business side, you know, of the music industry. And it's like, you know what? When you're a band, you rely on your fans. You need to interact with your fans because they're the ones that are coming out, paying to come to your shows. And when you have that interaction with them and you display that level of humility, it's going to make them want to come out again. You know?
Right.
So, I mean, that's huge.
It should be genuine, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be genuine. You should want to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But I would just say, you know, work hard.
Yeah.
You know, focus. It's just like a sports player. We almost look at it like that. You know, focus, work hard. You know, like wake up and train. You know, go to sleep thinking about it. Whatever. Like you know, really do it and really focus on it. Really kill it. And then don't shoot yourself in the foot by burning every bridge you walk over. And
right.
Don't get your head too big. Don't get ahead of yourself. You know, just stay grounded, stay balanced, and you know, and that's just what worked for me, man. I can't say what works for everybody, you know. And
that's a good recipe, though, man. That's a good recipe for success. So everybody, you know, listen to Joe right here, Ded. He's got the pulse. He knows what it takes to make it. Hey, the proof is in the pudding.
I don't want to be the know-it-all.
I'm telling you right now, you are the Oracle. You are the Yoda. Listen to the Jedi Master right here, man. You got to listen to this dude. I'm telling you right now. So I want to be sensitive to your time here, Joe. So just kind of wrapping things up right here. It seems like we've got some cyclical action going on here. You know, right back at the end of 2016, 2017, we had FMFY, the official music video, come out, you know. And, you know, now we've got a new music video that just came out. So are we looking for any other new music videos to come out off this new album you're going to be releasing in May?
Yeah. There will be at least one more, maybe two, probably two more, but I can't really disclose.
No, of course not. We're not Loudwire. You know, you debut it with them.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
No, bring it back to Rock Titan TV. The next music video that you guys put out, you got to debut it on Rock Titan TV, man. Okay,
all right. Talk to Ed about that.
Deal? All right. I'll talk to Ed. All right. So, what do you guys have going on? I guess, you know, here we are. We're wrapping up March. We're heading into April. What should everyone be tuning into? What should people be on the lookout for with Ded?
Getting psyched up for these tours, man. We start in May. So for us, we're doing some stuff that I think is exclusive that I'm not supposed to talk about. So we're busy.
Okay.
We're busy.
All right.
The scene stuff. We're heading out to New York right now, or in like a week, and doing some cool stuff out there. We're doing like press stuff, getting ready for the tours.
Sure.
We start Carolina Rebellion. I want to say May 5th, something like that. And then from there we just go right onto that Korn tour, man. So look out for us on the Korn tour through June. I think we're gonna do some small stuff here and there, and then July we go back out with Korn and with Stone Sour and Yellow Wolf and Skillet.
Wow.
It's gonna be you know. It's rad, man. We're ramped, and then look for the album in May.
Okay. Follow
us on our socials. We do them ourselves, and you say something, we'll hit you back. Nothing crazy. We're not rock stars, and thanks, man. Thanks for supporting us.
Definitely. Rock Titan. Yeah, Rock Titan. We are here with Joe Cotela of Ded, and you know, again, make sure you go check them out on social media, on their Facebook, and check out their, you know, upcoming tours if you have a chance to get out. Again, we're looking to catch up with these guys over at the Chicago Open Air Fest. And, you know, they've got Anti-Everything. We're going to be featuring that on Rock Titan Television. So, Joe, once again, man, it's been my pleasure, and I really appreciate your time, man.
My pleasure, brother. Appreciate it very much.
You got it.